title of her segment is Lessons from the largest corporate CSR and Wellbeing program in the region. Please give it up for Colleen.
Thanks, Intellect, for having me here. It's such a pleasure to meet everyone here this afternoon. I've heard you're the survivors after lunch. You'll be rewarded, okay? My name is Colleen. I'm here to cover 3 points today, mainly about the organization mindset, some of our key challenges and also journey, and also hopefully some reasons and actionable steps for you to join me to do more in this mental health sector. As what I mentioned earlier, you'll be rewarded because I'll be ending my session with a short quiz and then handing out some attractive prizes. So please get your phones ready and don't let the food coma monster take you away. Okay, so jumping straight in, about Jardines mindset. We were incorporated in Singapore in 2011 as the CSR arm of Jardine Matheson group of companies in Singapore. And we were registered as a charity in 2012, seeking to make a difference in the mental health in the society. So these are the business we have in Singapore. At present, we have over 10 businesses and over 15,000 employees. So some of them you may find really familiar. Starbucks and Genki Sushi happens to be our latest companies that joined us 4 years ago. And if you know about this, Starbucks have already embarked a lot on mental health initiatives. They have this month at Mental Health Month, they will also be giving out together with AIC some mental health merchandisers. So please continue to support our businesses and our mental health efforts. To us, a successful CSR involves our employees all the way from business heads to young executives, and all of them play a different part in mindset. We also have 2 psychiatrists, Dr. Daniel Fung, whom you've met this morning, as well as Dr. Ken Ang, both of them really renowned in the field, being our advisors. This is so that they keep us abreast of the mental health sector and the landscape, and also make sure that our work is kept relevant. In addition, we are still ultimately a CSR, so we don't have beneficiaries registered directly with us. Instead, we work with mental health social service agencies, or SSAs for short, and turn their clients into our clients. But perhaps what really sets us apart is our Jardine Ambassadors program. I'll call them JAs for short. So this JAs program is really seeking to get our employees to be attuned to giving back to the society. These JAs are recruited over the 10 businesses that we've seen earlier. And at any one point of time, we have around 40 of them putting in their effort to support the initiatives of Mindset. It is really no mean feat being a JA because they dedicate 2 full years on top of their daytime job to volunteer with us. It's like a competitive CCA. And over the years, we've had 277 JAs contributing over 54,000 volunteer hours. That's really hats off to them. Each of our JAs join one of our 4 work streams, namely the awareness and outreach, back to the workforce, social enterprise, as well as fundraising. We raise awareness for mental health, we promote integration via job readiness and placements, we generate sources of income for our clients, and of course, as per all charities, we conduct fundraising initiatives. Besides supporting clients in the community, we also drive employment well-being for our people. Here are some examples of what we do as a group, but of course, they vary in degree from one business to another. Out of this list, I'm just going to pick 2 to best highlight our work. First, mini mindset days. They are events we organize for clients to interact with our non-Jardine ambassadors employees. These events help to reduce stigma attached with mental health, and at the same time, they boost clients' confidence while they interact with public. Second, over the past 12 years, Mindset provided 284 job placements for clients within Jardines and another 8 with our non-Jardine businesses. These placements, of course, not just benefit clients, but they also provide our business with stability in staffing and also increase in our colleagues' empathy level, amongst other benefits that we've seen. As Jardines Group and as a charity, we are really grateful for the awards and accolades presented to us. Here are some of them. We are humbled to have received the President's Volunteerism and Philanthropy Award in 2011, and we are also the only small charity to have received the Charity Council's Charity Governance Award twice, recognizing our efforts in adopting the higher standards of governance. So I take this opportunity to thank all partners and our supporters for journeying with us through our ups and downs. At the same time, I have a colleague who joined me today, paying set right at the back. So thank you too for all your hard work in making Mindset a success. So that's Mindset. So that's Mindset as an organization in a nutshell. Some of you may still be curious, so why did Jardine set up Mindset? And why mental health? Truth be told, it was a pure philanthropic initiative when we started out 12 years ago to make use of our group's combined financial as well as manpower resources to contribute to the then really underserved sector. And I remember when I first started in Mindset, we used to get really dirty looks. People asking us, what's really your intention of being in the sector? Our answer was always, I'm just here to want to try to make a difference, nothing else to it. I also remember 12 years ago when I first started, I asked my first cohort of Jardine ambassadors, how many of you, are going through mental health challenges or know of anyone else who is going through the same challenges? None of them raised their hands. Nowadays, when I asked around the room, half of the people would raise their hands. This is the reason why it's most pertinent for you and I now to make a change in this sector. So despite all the dirty looks, we persisted in our vision and over the years allocated a total of $10 million in funding to mental health projects, big and small. I will touch briefly on the two projects that are most relevant to today's topic. Firstly, the Mindset Learning Hub, that's in partnership with the Singapore Association for Mental Health. It's a job training and placement center, that help adults, clients reintegrate into the society. Since 2016, the Mindset Learning Hub, or MLH for short, provided a total of 675 clients with employment skills and completed 446 job placements. Secondly, the Mental Health at Work Index, that's in partnership with One Mind at Work, that's located in the States. This index helps companies measure where they are on in terms of employee well-being and also provide suggestions and recommendations for them to improve their standings. It is also worth noting that a decade ago, the solution to supporting mental health and community seems to be talking about rehabilitation interventions for persons already diagnosed with mental illnesses. But now, we spend an equivalent amount of time to talk about preventative and upstream work. Throughout the COVID period and beyond, we see an increase in mental health support and resources. Sometimes so many we get confused. There's really only one simple solution. Intellect. Well, in all seriousness, even though we see an increase in mental health resources, private companies devoted to the advancement of mental health remains few and far in between. But this is exactly where private companies can value add. As seen in what Mindset does for our fund allocation initiatives, we have been able to exercise the flexibility to give seed fundings to projects that are not clinically tested and proven in Singapore yet, or they are just brand new, And with our seed funding, these projects can build a track record and proceed to apply funding from government sources once they're off the ground. So there is still a strong demand for companies to be on board and contribute more to this sector. Of course, things are not a bed of roses. Well, seldom they are. Internally as a group, we are faced with constant movements of our CEOs and in our business units. So the time I've been here, 10 to 12 years, I have seen about 20 to 25 change in senior management. That is easily half, 2 CEOs I have to speak with every half a year. Imagine running programs and talking to CEOs, struggling to talk to them. And new CEOs, as all of you mean, I see some of you really nodding, means a full introduction, seeking attention from them, seeking buy-ins from them for a mental health CSR, while they are focused on new business strategies and targets. So that's really tough, right? Externally, we seek meaningful collaborations with the communities on various levels. However, as we bear the Jardines flag, there is sometimes this false impression that we are a rich charity. So that impedes severely on my fundraising work. On the other hand, some only view us as funders. Just recently, I bumped into an associate, and I was really pleased to have met him because the last time I met him was pre-COVID, and the last time we chatted was pre-COVID. So I walked up to him and said, "Oh, hey, hi, it's been a while since we contacted. And by the way, you have yet to RSVP to the event invite that I sent you just last week." Guess his reply: "There's no need to contact. You don't fund me anyway." Oh, that was so hurtful. So, back again to why mental health and why now? Earlier this morning, we had a business case of mental health put forward. And I've also touched on a couple of points for my sharing. But I know how people, especially corporates, love their figures and statistics. So, here goes. As a recap, a reminder of the crisis we are coming up against right now. Just 2 days ago, MOH released findings from its 2022 National Population Health Survey. There is absolutely no way to hide the upward trend of mental health concerns for age groups 18 to 49. And overall, almost 1 in every 5 of us faces mental health issues. Hence, mental health is a topic that is now more important than ever, and we need to act on it immediately. I'm here today talking to a room of leaders with huge amount of organization as well as people responsibilities. And that is no wonder. Unless you work solely with bots and AIs that build themselves, all we know that key to success to a business is all about people attracting and retaining talents. With good mental health, you get a pool of happy, healthy individuals who wants to be at work. Very obviously, this translates to a higher level of attendance, teamwork, innovation, productivity, and bottom line. In addition, we always talk about sandwich generation. Well, think about it. This concept is not only applicable to at home, but it's also applicable in the workplace. We are faced with a generation of senior leaders who traditionally performs at work without the need to talk about mental health. Whereas the Gen Zs, our new employees, 3 out of 4 of them would not even consider joining a company if there is no good mental health provisions. So it's critical for us through trainings, talks, and tools to bridge this gap as soon as possible. With sustainability and ESG at the forefront of businesses, as to me seems like the most lowest hanging fruit of all. So we ask ourselves, how do we affect policies and actions that positively impact our communities? You have the best understanding of your organizational structure and resources. So please stay through this mental health festival, and once you're done, return to your office to review your employee policies and practices. To know if you're moving in the right direction and to move the needle forward, you may wish to insert a few questions on work environment, emotional support in your employee well survey. And you can also rework your performance appraisal template so that you can insert workplace well-being as part of your daily work. These are also great conversational starters for mental health. In addition to supporting your peers and your team, do also remember to show some care to your boss. She or he is also facing his or her own set of challenges and emotions. Take time to appreciate and ask about them. Last but not least, I appeal to you to speak with the mental health community and social service agencies. Find out the support that they need and how you can plug the gap, especially using your company's USP. For instance, if you are in the industry of education or really strong in your communications, help with creating awareness. If you are in the business of providing business solutions, help with administrative support so that practitioners can have more time for direct case management. This would be a win-win situation and could be the most sustainable way to your CSR approach. So I know I'm running out of time. Before I end my presentation, as I mentioned, I would like to do a short quiz. So please, yes, whip out your phones now, scan the QR code or insert the code 58213675. This is a really valuable gift. I mean, some of you would have known that the prices of coffee has increased drastically because of the shortage of beans from Brazil and Vietnam. So I'm sure you will put this coffee voucher to good use. I have six vouchers up for grabs. And all you need to do is to answer 3 questions, and the top 6 individuals with the most accurate answers and the fastest hands will walk away with the coffee vouchers. is $10 coffee vouchers. Each of you will walk away with. A cup of coffee would be really therapeutic and caring for your mental well-being. So I hope all of you winners enjoy your cuppa. How many of us now? 98.
Wow.
100.
That's strange. That's how we motivate behavior.
Yeah, exactly. If only our fundraising auctions generate this kind of numbers,
Okay, 104. Cannot open. Oh. Can you try the code on top instead of the QR? You go to Sorry?
No, it's not working.
It's not working. The quiz hasn't started. Reload. Can you refresh? Oh, we haven't started the quiz. No,
Not
we
able
haven't.
to enter. Not able to even enter.
Can we
the quiz.
just check? Who cannot even enter? Oh, the quiz started.
Sneak preview.
Restart, okay, restart. Fastest fingers first also, so it's not just about the correct answers. So if you had a chance to read the question, then you think about the answer.
If you had a chance to look at the question earlier, for my well-being, please forget it. We'll restart.
Jerry? Okay. She said everybody close your eyes.
Are we better now? Can everyone log in now?
Yeah, okay. We'll wait for everybody.
If you need the code, those at the back, 5821 3675. 5821 3675.
Anyone has problems before we start again? One, calling two eyes. Okay, let's go.
Let's go. Question 1, I think most of you have seen.
Fastest fingers first.
What's the name? So I'm too fast now. What's the name of Mindset's flagship project supporting clients' integration back into the workforce? Is it Mindset Learning Hub, Mindset Placement Center, or Mindset Job Town? Everyone has voted.
Wait, somebody still got it wrong.
I'm amazed that some of you are still there.
Yeah.
Are we ready for question 2?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's go.
Let's go. Indeed. So scary. I don't mean to add to your stress. I'm so sorry. What is a healthy form of mental health conversational starter at work? Chat via emails.
Oh.
Storm into your boss's office when you're upset. The insertion of mental health elements in the performance appraisals. Storming into your boss's office when you're upset could work. Oh, nobody put that. I'm surprised. Try it. I think I've tried it. No, it's a healthy form of mental health conversation starter. So yes, please insert mental health elements in your a performance appraisal, and you can start talking from there.
Last question.
Last question. How? What is the most effective approach to sustaining your CSR journey? Is it aligning with business values and resources, depending fully on one department to run your CSR initiatives, or make promises and then try to sort out the work later on? It's really easy. I don't think I've created too much stress. I see a lot of you, most of you smiling, if not all. Okay, we have 73 answers. Most of you align with business values and resources. Yes, thank you. That's correct. Align with business values and resources because they're already existing and they're already in place. So use them instead of churning and reinventing the wheels. Do we have the answers now? Yes.
Okay, let's see.
Repeat. Only the